Good morning, my dear children. Welcome back our English class. Today I am going to read the lesson The March to Dundee. So open the page number 74. Previous videos I have discussed some events of sequence. Today I am going to read the chapter, but not line by line, some important lines. So pay attention. On 31st January 1930, Lord Irwin, the Viceroy of India, received a letter. The letter listed the many unfair things the British were doing. The letter was from Mahatma Gandhi. Earlier, the British government had passed a salt law. Indians were no longer allowed to make their own salt, but were forced to buy expensive salt brought from Britain. The government could arrest and punish everyone who was caught making his own salt. The British had also taken control of all the salt factories in the country. Only they could make salt in India. They had also imposed a tax on Indian salt. In this letter, Gandhi asked Lord Irwin to accept certain fair demands that he had made on behalf of the Indians. If not, he said he would break the salt law and the people of the country to do so as well. So what is the important? He would break the salt law. Next page. On 12 March 1930, Gandhi and 80 others set out on the long journey. The British government did not believe people would be able to walk so far. It did not try to stop the marchers. In fact, it looked upon the whole idea as a joke. But Gandhi did not care. His group kept marching on. The marchers passed through many villages and towns. Indian people greeted them with great excitement. Flower garlands and streamers were used to decorate the streets. The children sat on trees to keep a lookout. The marchers would greet the people who had gathered and walk on. Sometimes they stopped to eat and rest. Everyone was greatly interested in the outcome of the Dundee March, and newspapers kept the public informed about its progress. On 5th April, the marchers reached Dundee late in the evening, less than a month after they had set out. The next morning, Gandhi walked to the Arabian Sea, bent down and picked up a lump of salty mud, breaking the salt law. Very important. Everyone cheered and shouted loudly. Okay? Next. Across India, other leaders led people to follow in the footsteps of the Dundee marchers. See Rajagopalachari led a march from Trichy to Vedaranayam on the east coast. K. Kelappan walked from Calicut to Pavannur on the west coast. Some people walked all the way from Sylhet in Assam to Noakhali on the Bengal coast. Everywhere, people made salt and openly challenged the British government. On 5th March 1931, the Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed. The British gave in to some Indian demands. One of these was that Indians could make salt. Today, I have read some important lines of this chapter. You will go through the whole lesson line by line, learn the spelling, learn the word meaning. So, thank you.